There it is. I'm gonna take this thing out for our test run. This weapon could use any status element in the game, as well as it procs rot, so... Chance of make... You know how they made the staff I'm using, right? The one that lets you use incantations and either use an incantation or a spell. I'm surprised they didn't have that and also have a weaker version of it that's an incantation seal that can use spells or incantations, but just glows really bright in your hand and you're holding an eyeball. And the eyeball could just look around and stuff. Instead of the finger staff. Instead of just this staff here. They should let you just hold an eyeball as a, hold the eyeball as an incantation seal, so. And then, but that one would be weaker because it wouldn't weigh as much. Since it'll be weightless. This build is pretty much I can use anything. Only problem is my stats are the way they are with 30, 30, 30 because these weapons require 30 strength and like I believe one requires like 20 to 30 dexterity for me to use it. I need at least 30 intelligence and faith. So I can't really get away with a lot with this. There's not a lot of wiggle room if you want to use every armament and use rot at the same time. I got a heal buff, body buff. I have a also Flame give me strength buff. And then I have my armament buffs, which allow me to use black, flame, poison, bleed, holy, lightning, magic, and anything in between. I think my weapon has rot itself and ice. So I don't need ice armament because I already have chilling mist. But if I wanted to, I could change that to a different Ash of War and just have ice armament on it. But the ice armament is not as good as chilling mist. Chilling Mist is probably way better than Ice Armament. But the fact it's a rot weapon that can use any and all status elements is pretty neat. I could use Unseen Form on the weapon too. And then you won't even know why you're getting hit with a rot. It'll be like, wait, why am I getting procced with rot and this and that? But Unseen Form can't be done. I can't add a different status element to it if I have Unseen Form. And if you're going to invade, Chilling Mist is a good deterrent. And the scaling for your armaments is based off the incantation or staff you use is scaling. So because of that, the fact I'm using both magic and faith, I have to use this staff, faith staff that you get from beating the DLC boss of the finger. Guess it all depends on how you want to do it. And this weapon is heavy, by the way. Nice little reddish weapon of rotting, bleed, fiery, ice, doom of hell of you are going to get slapped around. It's got hyper armor though. It's 20 pounds of hyper armor. The hyper armor is like insane. Because I haven't been staggered out of it that easily unless it's another great sword or something like that, so. I didn't use my extra war like an idiot, huh? It says my stream's going and see everything. Why is... Oh yeah, it's shitty ass internet. Oh, not my fault that we don't have the money and Verizon's a dick of a company. He's throttling me. Thanks, Verizon, for being assholes, not fulfilling your end of the goddamn contract. Pay for unlimited internet and it's supposed to be at least 5 megabytes up and down. But they're giving us not even a single megabyte. They're like, what are you gonna do about it? I'm like, nothing apparently. Well. Oh god, did they clear out the castle just so they can gank in there? Many people don't know this, but the lightning armament charge actually can do damage. You know how you raise your weapon in the air and the lightning bolt comes down and strikes your weapon? That actually is the damage. That can cause damage. Dear Lord, my fucking Christ on a cracker, dude. Calm down. Dude, for giving birth to you in the first place. So you can calm down. It's not like they loved you in the first place. So it's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just do this for now on. I'm gonna wander around the map and kill things and explore the world. While I'm invading. I was gonna say, where'd the blood stain up there come from? I'm attempting to invade other worlds. I'm gonna explore my world. Yeah, believe it or not, this right here, this is an attack. If something's above you, anyways. Damn, that hits like a rock.
Hello there. Together. Many things. Goodbye.
Goodbye. That is bullshit, dude. I hope Melania shreds you to bits. Fucking blue ball gating. That's literally the equivalency of blue balling a guy. He's about to come instead, you just smack him in the nuts with a hammer. It's like, what the fuck are you blue balling me like that? I hope it takes you 1,000 tries to win. But you're probably just gonna cheese her ass instead of actually challenge yourself. What kind of armament, what kind of astral war would I want with this? If I try to use this one, it'll just unproc the heavy attack part. I guess that would count as gravity. See, because if I do this, it undoes it. Eh. But I guess it gives you a little bit of something of everything.
You must be the Tarnished. I am Ansbach. Formerly in service to Lord Moog, but now, like you, another soul guided by kindly Mikola. I'm hardly the steady hand I once was, which is why I have chosen to discern. I'd rather... 6 crop, they are a kid. If you discover, be certain, I presume just what... If you'd be certain, I presume just what...
Dear Lord, that's just smashing grab. Damn, this is hitting like a truck, but I can't use it for shit for some reason. Eh? Oh yeah, those guys shoot at you. So many people. I was summoned to another world before he got me. I wonder if anyone could do this. Like, just put down a summon sign to invade at all times. And boss fights won't allow it, so as you're playing through the game, you're just progressing while you're constantly invading. I wonder what that would be like. That would probably be fun. Do a playthrough of just, as soon as you start playing, you put down an invasion sign and just keep putting down those invasion signs as you explore and play. Can you beat the game while constantly invading? What the hell? I'm gonna put the giant gravity thing on there. Cause that delay, I hit that guy and it's like took 4 business days to actually register. But if it's anti-gravity, that causes rot. Yeah, the gravity slam thing, that's not the one I'm doing now. The actual sort of like quake gravity thing that kills ganking squads. That thing actually procs the status element on the weapon. In that shockwave. Like, let me show you. The Ash of War, some Ashes of War will proc the status element of whatever is equipped to it, and Wave of Darkness will cause whatever status elements on the weapon, like poison. And I use this wave. Big boy not happy with me apparently. But yeah, if you use the shockwave like that, it will proc the poison or status that's applied onto the weapon. Like those horn sets though, I don't think they're weak to holy, are they? I know a lot of things in the shadow realm is weak to the holy damage and stuff. Yeah, but they kind of missed their chance of not giving us a, they gave us a staff, but they didn't give us a seal to go along with it. And they could have given us a seal and a staff version of it. The seal would be a lot weaker than the staff version, but it would work. That's pretty. What's wrong with it? There, I put down attempting to invade world. Scholar's Blade. Now it's a magic rot weapon. See, I'm invading another world while fighting. That's what I'm saying. Has anyone ever thought of doing a complete invasion playthrough? Right when you start the game, you write down the finger thing. You have to be in New Game Plus, of course, but write down the finger and start playing the game and try to beat it while invading as you're playing. And you're invading the whole time. You just put down the sign and you keep playing and see how long it'll take you to, you know, win. Huh. He was at the boss room? Why didn't he summon me way down there then? They may have to rework the entire evasion system for the next game. Where's my grace? It's like, my grace ain't here. I'm not spawning in my grace. I take it this is what's giving me mostly all my... surprisingly... I'm kind of permanently stuck in medium load with this weapon. This weapon's 1,213? Holy hell, no wonder why it hits so hard. Oh, I'm invading. Hello. Okay. Man, I finally am able to do 720p. It's just not my fault. Beyond that, I can't do it any higher. I really can't. I've tried. It goes into a weird screen. Damn, my character's caked up. Not really. I'm trying to just mess around with things. This weapon's like 20 pounds, so it's just pretty much how I feel when I get out of bed in the morning. And yeah, before I have to pee. Slow, sluggish, everything's heavy. The thing is, this weapon, this setup, I can use any and all status elements. And I mean all of them. I can proc ice, I can proc bleed, I can proc any status I desire. Huh, Banish Knight, huh? Endure works pretty well. God, you put holy on this damn thing on this area. Why am I locking on to guys 5 miles away? Sexy single is 5 miles away, near close to you. Oh, wow. I'm gonna switch up the element now to magic damage. Yeah, this weapon is just so weird. The fact I can use any element on it is so fascinatingly awesome. Now I'm gonna go down here to open the shortcut. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Being summoned to another world. Oh, I'm being summoned? Oh, I'm not invading? I have the blue ring on too, so. Still attempting to invade. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing with this. The ice armament doesn't really buff your weapon's damage output. Not like, not like chilling mist will buff the armament and make it hit harder, by the way. But ice armament doesn't buff anything, just applies ice. It lets you proc the ice status, that's it. There's no other reason for it to exist. Which is sad. I kind of wish it gave a slight buff based off intelligence. Now if I use Chilling Mist, we're talking a whole different ball game. Chilling Mist actually buffs it. Oh, wow. See, this will actually buff it. See, it does more damage. I don't understand why Chilling Mist does it, but Ice Armament doesn't. It does free up my spell slots a bit, so I don't have to use Ice Armament at all, because Ice Armament is just garbage. It's a garbage spell that needs something. But I get the whole point of it is to give ice attribute to your weapon. Maybe they should make Ice Armament take 2 hits less than it does compared to Chilling Mist. That way you can proc ice to get the negative status effect quickly. Because it takes about 5 hits no matter what, because it doesn't scale with anything, but Chilling Mist does. Because if I put Ice Armament on that Gravity Wave, or whatever it is, it will cause ice to proc in that vicinity. Which is a thing, yes. Any status you have on that weapon and you use the Shockwave will cause that Shockwave to produce that element. That's why I guess Ice Armament would work with that, but also when I could just run up and just do this. And then shattered these guys like glass. And I just shattered them like glass, like there was nothing to it. See? There's a huge difference between Chilling Mist and Ice Armament. Ice Armament is like the worst spell in the whole game. Yeah, you can proc Frost in 5 hits. Chilling Mist does it in like 3 seconds in 1 to 2 hits. Why would I use Ice Armament? It combines with Ashes of War? I guess that is probably the reason why, but I could just give a cold affinity to my weapon and do the same effect. But then you can't proc anything else on your weapon. Interesting. But yeah, it's so weird. I feel like they missed a lot of chances with a lot of stuff. Good luck in there. You're gonna need it. See, that chilling mist, that's how fast that goes. But ice armament... is so much slower and worse. I guess for the FP cost, it's very cheap. See? See, I didn't proc any ice status on that. I'm not getting any buff from it. So, ice armament's just to proc frost, but the frost takes too damn long. It's pretty much useless. Where if I use chilling mist, it's way, way faster. Because at least with Chilling Mist, I will actually activate the said, status? But if I have the Gravity Wave that causes the outflux of gravity with the weapon, it will cause ice to proc if they're staying the whole thing. It also causes bleed in other statuses. Which just baffles my brain a little. Like, how is ice armament so bad? I don't understand. Makes me scratch my head wondering why. Why is it so heavy as it's just cloth? £10 for this. Really? Because this Astral War right here does combine really well with what I'm doing here. Say if I wanted to use my flame real quick. I slap it on, run in, use it. It will burn them. See? It works. It will transfer that status of the black flame. It'll transfer any of these status effects of these weapon of this. See? It's damn good. And I transferred my lightning. See how strong that actually is? But with ice... no difference. There's no difference if I use ice. Ice armament needs a needs to be stronger. Not by much, but enough to proc ice within like 3 hits. Minimum 4 hits max. Depending on the weapon. It needs to scale better. Because it's supposed to proc frost and that's all it does. Okay. That consumed up more FP than I thought it would. See, it transferred my poison and my rot. It does work really well, actually, but... I'm being summoned to another world, so I'll just wait here and go to and help them. Help those people. I think it's more than one person. Because usually when you're being summoned as 100, it's a group of people, so... It's never really a single player. Everyone's playing hide go seek by candlelight. And Hunter's gonna come in here and go like, oh no, the candles are attacking me. That guy's out of position. Bro, get into the corner like a normal lamp so we all look natural. I think he's watching out. Well, then I should mimic him. They should have a red circle to show you where the invader is, as well as they show you the host. He came for me. I'm the hunter. It's my job to hunt them. So, as soon as he came around out that door, he looked at all the candles and saw me glowing over here, regenerating health. I'm like, yeah, come for me. I'm the most fucking obvious goddamn candle ever. But I want you to come for me. I'm the hunter, not the prey. I'm your predator. You're my prey. The host was to my left. His friend was to my right. You picked wrong. Yeah, the gravity. See, the gravity thing works, and it applies rot. Really? Okay. Does it stake America up here? Oh, there has to be, because the Grace is 500 feet away. And you're bound to die. The stakes America were a good idea. Those are like intervals between Graces that the devs are like, even we struggled here and died, and that run back was brutal. And they're like, okay, the run back's a little bit much. So put a stake about halfway, or at the beginning of the area so they can run it from the halfway point from the last Grace. They're not immune to losing that stake, because if they get out of the wrong situation, they can end up screwing themselves, but... Okay. Damn it! Yeah, he's rotted too. Soon as that thing procced, I knew he was rotted. That's why I wear the talisman for rot and poison. It's so I know when my weapon hits its mark, I got it rotted. It's just an indicator for me to know I rotted the enemy. But I can't stack poison on top of that, and costs any other element I need. I probably should have buffed it with an armament, like frost or lightning or something. I believe those guys are weak to holy, so if I use holy magic and then use gravity, I'll be fine. Let me just write down my invasion sign again, like so. And then move forward as needed. Well, it's still a holy element, so it's fine. And if I two-hand the damn thing and huck to it... And if I remember right, if I stand right here and... For some, they'll be like, that's a weird build. Yes, it is, but it works. I'm invading a world real quick. Yay. It's like, you got so many ruins. I don't use ruins anymore. I'm level 201. I am at the peak of my level needed. I don't need to level up. Actually, level 200 is probably the highest you need to be to even beat New Game Plus 7. Some people say 250 is okay, and from 250 to 200 to 125. Base game 125 to 200. DLC from 150 to 200 to 250. And you're still in the same invasion range as everyone else. So that means that you don't get away from everyone else, because it's a 50 level difference when you invade. I'll invade anyone from level 200 to 150 to 250 because of my levels 201. I don't think the game's that fickle about the +1 level. I only made myself level 201 for one reason. I had a number off so it wasn't even down the board, and that drove me absolutely crazy. My OCD kicked in and I'm just staring at that number going, I hate that. I was just looking at that number going, I hate how it's off by 1. I really do. So I went to level 201, so I have all my stats even. Like, completely evenly placed around.
Is it that?
Oh, I can't rebirth. I can't rebirth right now because I forgot to go pick up a larval tear. My dumbass. There's so many around. Why didn't I grab one while I was over here? My character's so powerful, though. The fact you can do this is, I just want to give I'm going to go from 60 endurance to 50. I don't think that'll cause me much issue. I can still go light loaded if I go into the lighter weapon category. It's just this axe is always going to put me in medium. No matter what I have equipped. My FP being that damn low. It's just too low, you know? Okay, apparently I already got that one, so I'll go here and get the one that from the most annoying enemy here. But at least if I get this one out of the way, it'll be fine. I will be able to respec. I keep running through these larval tiers. I only made all my stats this way because of one reason. It allows me to wield 90% of everything in the game. Every armor, every weapon, every spell. It gives me a good amount of options. Right? It lets me do it. There we go. Poisoned. I got him with rot. There's what I needed. Oof. And I've been burning through my endurance like crazy. And I still need to use the double. It's like the turtle head talisman becomes so good for you. I can't do anything without it now. It's more like I've been handicapped and hobbled.
Is it time? Now.
Still need 60 on here. No matter what, you must reach 60 with this, no matter what your build is. 50 here. Then 30 down the board. So I can wield everything at my disposal. Yep, still medium load, like I thought. And I'll be still medium loaded now from now on. Because the hammer is 10 pounds, that's 3. But it could be the armor I'm wearing too. It's a bit on the hefty side, so yeah. See, I'm medium armored for I'm medium builded. It's like, ugh. Don't like it, but it's still better than nothing, I guess. Okay, back to what I was doing up here. I think I'm going to go down in the sewers now and explore down there. I need to get to Granny while wearing this mask. And she'll have a different... She has 3 different voice lines for if you go in the boss room. If you kill her, she sounds like she's dying. If she's still alive, she says her normal voice line. But if she thinks you're one of... She calls you a false one if you met her wearing the mask. That's exactly 61 down the board. What the hell? That's cool. Wow, that hurt a lot more than I wanted it to. Gotta max out a lot of my crap in this game. Okay, I had to quick travel because there's no way out of here otherwise. But the fact you apply rot in any status you put on your armament with that gravity wave thing, that's actually pretty devastating. Cause bleed, rot, poison, magic damage, lightning damage, frost buildup if you have, you know, ice armament, but it takes a lot of hits. I get it, you're going for the debuff, but they needed to buff. They needed to buff that, but they didn't, and now there are no one left to make the game changes that are needed, which is disappointing, but I understand. All hands on deck for the next game. Sorry, my bad. I forgot. When you travel, you lose your invading time. Yeah, but I want to see someone do this where they just always have their. They probably can put on a PC. Probably can have it to where Auto puts down the finger for invading. Anytime he enters an area, it'll put down an invasion sign, and you just got to beat the game while you're always constantly invading. Like you are non-stop going from point A to point B, and invading from world to world, jumping around, meaning that you could die. Also having your blue ring active as well. You know, like, actually make it a Souls game. Also, activating Taunter's Tongue, so you can be invaded while doing the whole game solo. I wish someone would do that playthrough, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. Just call it OG From Software Invasion System. Because that's how it would actually be. You'd be solo playing it. You'd be invading or being invaded at all times while having the blue ring active. That way you can help others by helping them as a hunter, but also you'd be constantly invading people yourself and being invaded, making the game constantly flow. It would feel like something's happening all the time. There would be breathing points, yeah, breathers, but it would feel like there's always enemies nearby, like it did in the old games. So where does this key go? If this key didn't open this door... Then where do I go get the other key? Oh, did this key open Granny's door? Do I go see Granny now? Damn, my ass is caked up in this outfit. Mausoleum armor is really good. You just cost your... I just love this build. The versatility is insane. Surprise! Oh, it is to her room. Okay, let me just put on my special head. Granny, come to visit you.
Who art thou, stranger? By the look of thee, another of Mesmer's peons, methinks. Tell me, how do these old bones fascinate thee yet? Our land thou can't listen, for thy till then. For in else loath.
I thought she accepted the little helmet too, or did they update that before they left? I guess you have to use the big one? For some reason.
Be gone. These lands were ours. Be gone. These lands.
That's weird. She's not taking the helmets and stuff. Is it because I went up too far in the tower or something? Ah, but I like having the option to use every status on a single weapon that uses rot while using gravity magic. I can still proc frost, bleed, poison, rot, magic, lightning, holy, fire. Oh. What? Why did they put me down here? And why did they put me on a geyser too? Oh, that's too high up. That's too high up. That's too high up. killed your friend. Oh, that was the host. Who's a good worm? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I didn't know that was a host. I thought the guy with the fucking oversized tampon was. I didn't know. Kevin, why did you do that, Kevin? Kevin, why are you using the tampon, Kevin? We got Solitude Saul over here trying to dual wield fucking lightning great swords. Sorry, ma'am.
Be gone. These lands.
I'm sorry.
Be gone. These lands.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Damn, that sword is compensating.
All ye spurned by grace, kneel evermore before the flame of Messmer.
You're an asshole. Where's the other key? I remember finding it on a ledge. Yeah. Yeah, that's where my brain says that's there. It looks familiar, but I don't think... Where do you find that location?
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame. Activate the flame of
Bitch, you not notice my weapon? That man did not look at my weapon when he was fighting me, did he? Okay. Continue on. Kinda curious, what happens if you break all these? Does anything happen? Did I break them all? Yeah, this build does work. It's just I'm not optimized fully for it. I'm not wearing the best armor you can wear. I'm not wearing the best talismans you can wear to make it all go oomph. Because I bet you if someone actually thought about this and took the math and really crunched the numbers, they probably could pump shit out of this thing insanely. Since it is a status weapon that has all statuses. Huh. Dickhead. Don't blue ball us if we're invading. If you're getting invaded, just come kill us. We're gonna be nearby. If you're near a boss wall, don't walk in. It says being invaded, it's like, okay, we'll wait for you. You're gonna either come out ahead of me or to my left. Or whatever doorway, you know, you see nearby. Because there's only one way into near a boss door. So... So why are you running away as quick as possible? Odds are there's a grace right there. Roundhouse! There, you can join your friends. There we go. This area is clear. That man about to get his head split open. I was like, disappears. And the guy's probably going like, where the fuck did he go? You ever wonder what the enemies think when you just evaporate into another dimension and they're like, huh? What? I guess he's not here, so I can use my flasks. Drinks it. It's like, I'm all healed. Pop back into the game. Where'd you come from? How are you healed? Puts away their flask. I don't know. You left, and so it reset my health bar? Okay. Oh, good, he fell for that crap. What the hell? Hello, boss arena. I've had it like that. I've had it when I went to a, like, I've been invaded, like, I invaded someone like that and went to a boss arena, and then the host died and immediately got me a victory. But I'm like, why am I doing in here? Seamless needs to work on its invasion system a little bit too. Hiya! You guys are pricks. Technically, I could just ran by, but my ass is dumb. I'm a dum-dum, therefore I don't do things right, and I'm not that bright. Have you seen Jenny? I can't find her. She gave me fun. It felt good. Then 10 years later, she tells me I'm a daddy. Still don't know where babies came from, but Johnny said it came from when I felt good. Don't you judge me, just 'cause I'm good at Forrest Gump. They gotta change my name from Forrest Gump to Forrest Hump. That's right, that's where it is. Fuck! Holy axe! Got the rod, it's gonna blast you in the ass. I hate you. I hit him from the floor? Ah, there it is. Right when I saw this right here, I knew where I had to go. This way. I'm no longer Forrest Gump. I'm Shrimp Master Forrest Hump. My friend knew gumbo, but I knew how to make her gumbo. I need to get, I need to see, I need to get help or something. Why is it always poison? You know what, you assholes? Get gravitied! What? Yeesh, if it wasn't for my regenerating, I would have been dead. Woo! Cutting it close! Oh boy! I was a hair away from getting my ass poisoned. Hi. Squish. Let me just knock your head off your shoulders real quick. My guy's like, I need to sit. Oh, my back. My weapons alone is like 23 pounds of weight. Wait, what? It might work. Yeah, lightning might work. Holy doesn't really work on those flies as much as you would think. Yeah, they have some lightning weaknesses. Some holy weaknesses, but lightning seems to do more damage. Though lightning seems to do damage to everything in this game. See, it's transferring the lightning. Oh, it's chip damage. Don't think so. That's why that's on my build. Oh. You're over there, I guess. Ow, you little bastard! Now I had 2 poison hands. That's what happens if you don't wipe, children. You get yourself some poison hands. What if Portland, Oregon understands that you're not supposed to live a video game to reality? How do you get dysentery? Don't you throw up on me, bastard! The only one you're allowed to throw up on is your parents. And that's only for, like, the first 5 years of your life. After that, there's no excuse. Invading. I'm invading someone. Maybe I don't know yet until it makes me go pop. Like that. I mean, I'm not doing that bad. I've lost some and I've won some, and some, I think one I got fucking just ganked in the corner like a prison bitch. It's like, I didn't drop the soap, I swear! As you notice, I don't get mad at invasions as much as I do a duel, because there's set rules for duels, and invasions are go fucking ham. You're not there to be nice or to follow rules in an invasion. But in a duel, there's rules and etiquette. Oh yeah, like, subscribe, blah blah, YouTube, you bullshit, you know, the usual. Hey guys, you know where they are? You must be above. Yeah. You come back here! I found you fair and square! We were playing hide and go seek and I found you! Come back here! You're not playing by the rules! Thank you for the bubble. Bro, don't let this be my last one for the day, please. This is embarrassing. You're embarrassing us both. Dude, I'm just getting free shit from this. Man, get him! He's being an asshole! Maybe I can skirt him over here. You know I'll get you with Rod eventually, right? Brother, why did you make this my last one for the day? Why? Why did you do this to me? I can't see my face because of the screen thingy. Well, that's it for me. But that's a good way to end it. I won... Actually, I won about... more than half of my fights. So, yeah. This build is pretty much... You can use any status element plus rot on a giant weapon that will just create ice. You can proc rot. And if you can proc rot, you can proc bleed, poison, use black flame in case there are latency issues. The rot helps the latency issue too. You got lightning at your fingertips. You got holy at your fingertips. You can use magic. If you're just augmenting your weapon to any status element you want, and there's nothing out of your reach. You got gravity magic. You got magic damage. You got ice damage. You got fire damage. You got bleed damage. You got poison damage. You got rot damage. You got chip damage with this weapon and this Ash of War. And you got all this. You could just use magic and just go whack. And then you could just change it to bleed if you want. You can change it to lightning. You can change it to holy. You can change it to poison. And you can change it to ice. You have every status element and gravity and rot. You have every status in the game. There is nothing this weapon cannot do. All status elements. It causes Scarlet Rot buildup of 65. And when you augment the armament with ice like this, like let's say if you want to give it bleed and you do this, the bleed damage is that of 50. 50 per hit. 50 bleed per hit build up, and it ticks over time too. And it causes fire damage. So, yeah. The weird thing about this one is, poison here has a little bug with the rot, and it'll proc rot and poison at the same time. And poison with the armament and a rot weapon is 78 per hit. Which is kind of low for a poison buildup, yes. But you're also proccing rot with the poison proccing. So it's a double whammy of you're kind of screwed between that two, because you have to either pick to get rid of your rot right now and deal with the poison later, because you know the invader's going to be right up your ass, so still swinging. And you're going to have to deal with one or the other. And if an enemy's weak to magic, just give it a magic buff, and now you're doing magic damage. And rot. This is always rot available. There's a lighter weapons versions here that gives you rot. Like the rapier and the hammer. The hammer's pretty good actually. You can give it Chilling Mist and then just start swinging. I would recommend Chilling Mist for the hammer. And then you can just go like, remove it and then start swinging. And switch it up. But it's still gonna proc rot, and it's a lot faster, a lot lighter. And if you want, you can take this talisman off. I only use the blue one so I can, you know, I only use this blue talisman, Dew talisman, so I can regenerate my FP for long combat fights. But Old Lord's talisman will increase the time that these are staying enchanted. Let's say I would enchant it with lightning. It lasts about 90 seconds, right? Well, with Lord's Talisman, it lasts 120 seconds. It's a 30% increase to the time that something stays buffed or enchanted. So, yeah, it'll stay enchanted longer because of it. Then you do more wax per hit. And it's probably the best hammer in the game. And you could switch between the elements. This staff, though, will not give you that good of a charge, but it's good enough. It gets the job done, in other words, and you can use spells and incantations, so. I just wish they had an incantation version and a staff version. That way you can choose both, but the incantation version would be way weaker. Scaling-wise. Because you could do this with it. Boom. Boom. And whack. Whack. It hits like a truck. And it's a really good hammer that... This just lets you do everything. And these weapons are fun. And if you want to be light loaded, you got a rapier right here. I'm not very good with these weapons though, with the rapier, so I don't really use it much. But hey, you have the option. So that's it for me. I'm gonna call it quits here. I hope you give these rot weapons a try. You can use any buffs you want and whatnot, because this is a very forgiving build. And it's still light loaded if I went with the rapier, so. Bye. Oh crap, I have to use the bathroom. So badly, gotta use the bathroom.